This is the 10-point buck I shot the other night. I'm gonna do a European mount on him. Flies just showed up literally as I pulled it out of the bag. I'm gonna use a air compressor, punch a hole in the top of the skull and see if I can get some of the skin to separate from the skull before I start trying to strip it myself. I watched somebody do it on YouTube and it looked like it was pretty interesting, so I figured I'd give it a shot. Looks like you just put a slice in there. Let's see if I can get this. Wow, that's pretty interesting. Definitely separating, that's for sure. I don't know if it's going to make it that much easier to get the skin off, but we'll see once I start. Alright, now I'm going to start peeling. Trying to get as much of this stuff as I can before I start boiling it. All right. Got the flies circling. All right. got the hide off of it and a bunch of meat. I'll do a little boil. It helps get the eyes out of there, and then I'll let it cool down. I'll do a power wash and probably another boil if I need to. But it's a start. So I put some bricks to take up, so I didn't have to put so much water in there. Put some bricks in there, and it also helps prop up the skull itself. I want to keep the antlers out of the water because that the pedicle area, it can get real brittle, and it's broken off. I've had it break off the very first one I did. So done 5 more after that, 4 more after that, and this is the way I've done it, and it's worked out pretty good. So I'll boil it. It doesn't get real hot. I should say it actually more like a simmer, because I have this grill. It's the only thing I got, so I'm using it. And I'll boil it. I'll cut some more off when it loosens up a bit, and I'll probably power wash it, and then sometimes I do a second boil and then a final power wash, and then I'll let it dry. But I'm going hunting right now, and I'll be back this evening. All right, so it's been boiling, or it's actually got, it's around 200, 201, so it didn't quite get to boiling, but for like 3.5 hours, you can see it's gotten rid of pretty much everything. I'll leave it sit in here till it cools down just a little bit, and then I'm gonna take it out and I'll leave it, and then tomorrow I'm gonna power wash a bunch of that stuff. Once it cools down, I'll probably pull as much of it off as I can, and then I'll power wash the rest of it. But yeah, it got pretty much all the stuff except for the top, but I'll clean that too. Anyway, so about 3 hours of boiling, that's what it did. So it's been cooking for about 2 more hours today. I'm gonna pull it out and power wash it. I cleaned up some of the extra stuff late last night, and put it back in the water this morning. I'm gonna power wash it, and might have to heat it up some more, but so far it's coming out pretty clean. I mean, it's cleaning up real nice. That's what it looks like right now. So I just finished power washing it, and spent probably 20 minutes with a razor scraping the meat out and the stuff left over from the underneath the antlers on the pedicle. And this is what it looks like right now. So the next process, I'm gonna let it dry for a little bit and give it the old smell test to make sure it's not stinking, and then I'm gonna whiten up the skull. I haven't decided if I'm gonna. This is the first one that I did. Nice buck. This is one I shot back in 2021. I actually got the shot on video, a GoPro that I had borrowed. And this is the one I did in 2022. I actually spray painted it white and then put a little bit of clear coat on it. Looks pretty cool.